Anyway, so I don't know whether Leroy's got it ready, but just given we're talking boxing, Bill.
Yes.
Whenever we do.
Oh, no, Jim, you can't. I know where you're going here.
Well, whenever we do, we need to properly sort of get ready for boxing. So, well, just Matty Campbell, our man.
Oh, no, Jim.
Well, Bill, I just think it gets us in the mood to discuss boxing. So
I hope he's not listening.
Leroy, I don't know if you've got it ready for us there.
The most powerful puncher from Perth that has ever been, Danny the Man, the Machine, Green Machine.
He was going so well.
He was going beautifully. And then it's obviously gone through his mind, Bill, that, I've just got that wrong.
And then trying to go back, no, just keep going.
No. Now, anyway, we can do all of that, and it's very nice. But we're actually now at the point where we need to speak to George Duck.
Yeah,
so where
Duck.
is he?
Yeah, Duck.
Yes, Duck.
He's not answering.
Oh, Duck.
It's a sham.
Mate, at least I got him on. I mean, he wasn't on long.
I told you there was always going to be concern. He doesn't have internet. So he's obviously out of range. And by the way, don't put it all on me. What about
Duck, he was rolling with two phones back in 1987 when BT was interviewing him.
Well,
he had two phones back then. I reckon he might have internet now.
That was a house phone.
Oh, two phones.
Anyway.
So we're going again without the talent that we've...
Once again, the wheels produced nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what we might do then is speak to a world champion. Yep. Times 4, Bristle. Four-time world champion.
Yeah.
So before we get to him, let's get Matty Campbell, and I know he'll do it properly this time. Here we go.
The most powerful puncher from Perth that has ever been, Danny the Man, the Machine, Green Machine.
I cannot believe it. The best boxer, pound for pound, this country's ever produced, and Matty Campbell gets one chance to introduce him, completely stuffs it up. But he's here, our man, Danny Green from the West. Greenie.
Mate,
I am going beautifully. No one ever goes better than you. You're like Benjamin Button. You just get younger as the years roll on. What are you doing with yourself, please?
I got to say, that bloke there, Matty Campbell, how are you, bud? You called it. He called it twice. He's done it. He's called me Anthony Mundine twice, not once, twice.
Oh, he's got no idea. Honestly. Now, what are you up to? You were keeping ridiculously fit last time Bill and I saw you. You're still pounding away in the gym?
Yeah, just doing my best, boys. Just having a crack and keep going and just keep it fresh and just doing what I can through this crazy time, mate. So, it is what it is, mate. My daughter's 18, so I often say, it's not. I'll be able to. When someone knocks on the door, it's okay. If they play up, I'll be able to handle it. But I just got to catch the buggers first.
Has the boyfriend? Has there been a boyfriend, Dan, that's just knocked on the door?
No, there hasn't been one yet, mate. So, she hasn't brought one home, or haven't heard of one, or there's no one sniffing. I mean, I'm sure they're all sniffing around. But anyway,
believe me, Danny, there will have been one there at some stage.
And also, Danny, I saw you on the you went on a skateboard and you stuffed that up.
Yeah, I've been getting peppered on that thing for quite a while. I had stitches in my hip. I broke my big toe. I nearly knocked myself out, and I've done a mischief to my lower back. So I'm in all sorts, but I'll be right, mate.
Hey, Greenie, we're speaking to you. We always do because we love you, but also because you and George Foreman Jr. have got a nice connection. Explain what happened there.
Well, I got a call from someone at your station. Tanner's give me a hit and said, Greenie, is there any chance you can get in touch with morning boys? Any chance you can get in touch with George Foreman? And I said, I'm not sure, mate. So I reached out to a few people I knew over in the States and a buddy of mine over here in Australia. And he put me in touch, and next minute I'm talking to George Foreman Jr. And I felt quite odd and quite strange. It was a pretty bizarre phone call. I said, g'day, mate. Started talking and just cold called the bloke. I said, if you don't mind me asking, mate, do you mind? My name's Danny Green. I'm from Australia. I was a former professional fighter back in the day. And then he goes, stop right there. I've done something wrong here. I felt like, oh, God, stop right there. I said, before you go any further. And I was just like, I'm cringing. He goes, I know who you are. It's okay. You're in a boxing family. I know who you are. I know what you've done. And anytime, you don't ever have to apologize when you call me because, we're one big family and you never have to apologize. So let's get out of the way first, son. And then we started talking. I was like, man, what a cool dude. So, it was great. We started talking, started yakking. His father, George, the legend, he is on a ranch at the moment because he's, I think George is over 80 years old, and he's on a ranch in isolation somewhere in Houston. So we're trying to track him down, trying to track the legend down.
Hey, Danny, we on the outside the boxing fraternity are fascinated by the social media work of Mike Tyson in recent times and even Evander Holyfield. Are you getting caught up in it like we, admittedly on the outside of it, are about the potential return to the ring, maybe together even? I was approached to have a crack and see what my thoughts were to go in the mix with Mike Tyson, and I quickly looked in the mirror and said, no, don't fool yourself, you're an imbecile. And there was a lot of talk of Mike coming down under and putting on an exhibition show, but I think that's been scuttled. Because, talking about rugby league players, talking about big bustling Barry Hall or Sonny Bill Williams having a crack, which would have been entertaining and had some value down here in Australia because of their profiles. But then when you throw Evander Holyfield into the mix and you start talking about some big international boxing superstars, then it becomes quite extraordinary with the possibilities of what could happen. So the talk of Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson having a scrap at the age of 43, I mean, it sounds bizarre and it sounds almost preposterous, but I guarantee I and so many other people will be tuning in and watching it. It'll be crazy.
Now, Greenie, we had you in the Rush Hour studios, I think, last year, and we got the pads out, and I really blew you away with my craft. I remember, we go back a long way, Greenie, but you didn't know I had that as part of my armory.
Mate, I was shocked. You showed a bit, Jimmy. I was actually shocked. Yeah.
What was his favourite combination,
Wouldn't have
Green?
blown skin off a custard.
His favourite combination was he supersized. He upgraded to large fries and a large Coke.
The pads,
the
Green Man
the
wins the
double
goal.
jab and then follow with the hammer blow. Greenie hadn't seen it.
The pads don't hit back though.
That's why Jim's good at it. That is why Jim is good at the pads.
I tell you what happened, and Greenie will laugh at this. That is true, but I started to get a little bit too much smart ass Parkeroon, and Greenie gave me a clip, nearly knocked me into the next studio.
Not hard, Jim.
That was a bit of a love tap. Hey, is that Coco I can hear?
Yeah, this is me, Danny boy.
Okay.
Sorry, Coco, I couldn't recognise your voice. Sorry, buddy. I was like, mate, where's Coco? Where's my old mate?
He's changed his broadcasting style.
I went with one of your jokes the other day, Danny, on the Rush Hour.
Yeah, and
Which one?
Well, the one about the you got to know your wife. You got to know what flower she likes. And then the old bloke turned to his wife and said, "It's self-raising, isn't it?" And Danny likes it. And it didn't go down that well, Danny.
Well, I put that on my social media on Mother's Day. I thought, well, what better way to start Mother's Day with a gag?
I know.
he hasn't got any better, Greenie. Isolation hasn't suited Fat. All he's done is eaten and drank. Hey, Greenie, great chatting to you. Thanks for jumping on, and continue to dominate, please.
Have a great weekend, fellas. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it, boys.
4-time world champion, that man.
Well, I told you, even Greenie couldn't get hold of George. He's on a farm.
Oh, that's
Duck,
disappointing.
That's poor from you.
I'll have a chat to you during the break.